Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? This is a been a rainy, kind of cold day around here today. I've been kind of lazy, you know, enjoying the day, I guess, and some reading and catching up on stuff that I'm wanting to get ready for next week. And anyway, we'll just aw, Darcy's, is that your name? Is it Darcy? I think so. It says, "Hi, all new here. Just got done watching you with Sam. I had so much fun with Sam last night. That was just really, really, really fun. I'm gonna touch base with my um, chat just a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. And people probably still pop in. You know how those notifications are. So, and if anybody thinks I've got my sweater on inside out, I don't. It's just, I guess, how it's supposed to look. It looks like it should on the, well, kind of on the inside, but it's how it's meant to be. Weird. I don't know. I didn't realize it when I bought it. I bought it online. So, but whenever you're looking at just this part of it, it's like, "Oh, she's got her sweater on inside out," but I don't. Lord Kiss Freak, it is awfully good to see you. Hope you are doing good. Stacia Flonase, good to see you. Joel, always good to see you. Thanks for being a member. That means a lot to me. Evie, good to see you. Marilee, hello. Joel says, "Enjoyed yesterday's stream with Sam. It was my first time seeing him. He seems like a good egg." He is. I really do believe he is. If he's not, he certainly got me fooled. So I do believe he is. So I've never seen him, do anything that I called too far into question. I mean, maybe being friends with Brett Miller for a while, but we've all made those mistakes, or a lot of us have. Darcy's, it is good to see you. I hope you come back and see us. This is just gonna be a chat. Just, I'm gonna talk to my chat and they can talk to me. If anybody wants to come in and actually come on screen, let me know. I'll bring you in. So Eileen Bradley, hello to you. Thank you for being a member. Alan Ballantyne, so good to see you. Always, always, always good to see Alan here. Sue B says, "Hi, everyone." Cooler by the Lake, hello. Thank you for being a member too. So, yeah, I don't really have like a set plan for today. I have one little card and it did get a little trampled. I might have fallen asleep on it. But I just basically wrote down the things that I had put on the thumbnail so that I could remember, what I had put on there, just the pictures of the people. And anyway, just talk about those a little bit. And if there's anything that you all want to talk about, just put comment or question or, a Q or a C or whatever in front of it. And I will try to get to them. I'm kind of working it alone today. I think I only have one mod, so be kind. I don't expect that you won't. It looks like mostly our regulars. But yeah, I just thought it might be kind of nice to just sit back and just have a little conversation. We don't really do that very often. And I thought, this might be a good time to start this and maybe do it like, I don't know, every couple of weeks, just have like a no big plan, just talk. Just talk. So some of the things that I said that I wanted to talk about was um the Miller brothers, knife order, after the bars or Sammy, Keela, Marilyn, Scientology, immature Emma, or other parodies. This is Scorpio Rising. Good to see you. Lori Washburn. Good to see you. Oh, Joel, you had a pet clinic yesterday. It went great. I hope I helped where I could. Met a lot of wonderful pets. Oh, yes, dental care does matter. In fact, we have an appointment for our little dog. It is the strangest thing. Hey, Goot, good to see you. Doing it Deb's way. Good to see you. I have been hearing some really good things about you, by the way. That's what she said. It's good to see you too. Yeah. Darcy's had you Reese had you hook, line, and sinker. She's crying victim again. I don't doubt it. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. Not Reese necessarily. I mean, you know, what do you call that? Reese adjacent. So, Dotori, is that it? Hello, it's good to see you. I don't recognize that name. Yeah, it does sound like Reese, though. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Reese, but kind of more Reese adjacent, which comes into the trolls portion of this little chit chat. Hey, Conda, good to see you. Shopping at Costco. Whoa. Oh, I said it right. Dotori, yeah. Okay. I'll probably say it wrong now that you told me I said it right. And a little bit about Reddit. So I'm just gonna kind of, you know, uh, oh, thanks. You like my hair? Thanks. It's a little crazy right now. I don't know. I didn't really do anything to it today. I washed it and blew it dry because it's usually curly because I had a year and a half of chemo and I was bald for basically 2 years. And when it came back in, it came in curly and it has just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Kathleen Menzies, good to see you. Oh, I'm glad you like the show with Sam. Let's just talk about Sam first then. There seems to be a lot of that. Isn't he adorable? I love Sammy. I really do. And I told him that I didn't watch that channel that much whenever Brett slash Tommy, whatever, Marilee. Thanks. It looks better than yours. Oh, please. You always like show us pictures of when yours looks bad. You don't show us when it looks good. So Coco's mom, I don't know, babe. I don't know why she's always having a problem every day. Oh, Renee, good to see you. Gosh, this is turning into a pretty good little chat. Yeah, it grew back really well. It really did, and fast. I mean, we're talking about what am I about 3 about 3 or 4 months at 3, I think, of, uh of cancer or of chemo right now, and my hair's already I've cut like 3 inches off of it because it was just, like, nasty on the ends, and so I cut some off of it, and, I mean, it has grown back fast, but and my hair does not usually grow back fast at all. Never in Erin, good to see you. Yeah. I'm gonna let Marilee handle some of that chit-chatty in there, because I get in trouble. We'll talk about that later, how I get in trouble too. But anyway, so Sammy, yeah, that was the first time that we had talked, like, I say in person, but, like, face to face, at least on camera, whatever you wanna call it. Um, we had emailed, I have he's been in my chat, I've been in his chat. Boy, tongue tied again, chat. I don't know where that came from. Uh, yeah. Eileen, just be glad you're out of the loop, sweetie. Be glad, but anyway, it's yeah. Absolutely, absolutely, we can show your short if they can, get a link to that. Nicole, you might know how to do that. Lord Kiss Freak has an FTG short. Um, we could share that link. Um, I'm pretty good about that kind of thing. Another thing while I'm thinking about it is if you do have a channel, whenever the live is over, go back on the, replay and just put some kind of a message in there that says, "Hey, I have a channel. Check me out," or just, whatever, just to let them know that you have a channel. And if I haven't subbed, I will. And a lot of people will. That's how I got several subs was that other people let me do that on their channel. I would never just have went and done it, but like they said, just like I'm saying, "Hey, go do this." And I did, and people would go read my comments or something and they would sub to me. So that worked out really good. So do that and you can for sure if it'll let you post that link there, do it there too. It's fine. Whatever we need to do, I'll if I can get a hold of it. Yeah, I'll I might even post it in my on my community page. You just never know. Coco's mom, the godmother. That is so cute of a name. Oh, I like that little doggy. So, Mr. Todd, good to see you too. Yeah. I ordered myself a FTG t-shirt today. So, uh, wow, your short got almost 300 views. That's amazing. And you have 43 subs. Well, let's get you above that. Let's see what we can do. We're going to try, y'all. Uh, absolutely post something in the comments and people would go and sub to you and I'll tell them to too also. So anyway, so back to Sammy. Uh, you would not believe I was looking at the comments on my stream of the show last night and of his, and also my email just blew up, and people in my Facebook Messenger blew me up. I mean, it has been oh okay. It has been amazing. I have had so many people have stepped up and said, "Hey, we love the show that you did with Sammy or Casper, whichever one they wanna call him, Sam, Sammy, Casper." And they're wanting us to do, like, a regular deal, like, they want me to be his co-host sometimes. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, I'm all in, whatever," but we're talking about, maybe a weekly or something, I don't care. Whatever he wants. Hell, I'd go on there daily if he wanted to, I don't care. I just wanna be able to still do my channel, but I'll do whatever people want. I mean, within reason. But yeah, I get to hang out with him more and then maybe I get to meet his wife, and so if anybody has Nicole, if you happen to know the link to his wife's channel, would you post it on here or post it in our mod chat would be great too, or both. Because I would love to, go check hers out too, and I keep forgetting to ask him for that link. So, that would be great. But anyway, if not, I will remember to ask him. I thought it was really good. I took some heat for it. I'm not really sure why. I had a couple people thought that the only thing that we did the whole show was bash Reese, and I really didn't see it that way, but I thought we talked more about Brett than we did Reese. I mean, we talked a little bit about, oh, you have 60 subs now. He has 60. Good, or she has 60. Yeah. Um, I will definitely go sub when this is all over. But yeah, I didn't think that I don't know. I might have to go back and watch it, y'all, because I really didn't think that we like slammed her a lot or anything or really much at all, if at all. I don't even but I was having so much fun just talking with him. I don't even remember talking about her, to be perfectly honest, other than talking a little bit about the parody that I did. And so that's what she said, "Hi, good to see you." So, The Journey, good to see you. Cats Hate Cults, absolutely, good to see you. I know I'm gonna miss some of y'all, but I will come back to it. So if I miss you, I'll be back. Oh, I am subbed to you? I thought I was. Yeah, for a year now. I thought I was. But, I thought, "Well, maybe I'm not." So, well, I'm glad. I because I kept thinking, "I think I subbed, like, back whenever I was constantly on Cricket's channel watching." So, hey, Deb, good to see you too. Hope you come back and see us. This is just kind of a chit chat thing. We're going to hit on a bunch of different subjects. Right now, I'm just talking about how much I enjoyed the live that I did last night with Sammy, and I would love to actually be on his channel some and talk about the things that he does. The shows that he does. The topics is what I'm trying to say. The word wasn't coming to me. So, hey, Renee. Yeah. Don't worry about those that complain. Yeah. I don't really, other than I think, am I forgetting something? What did I say that I don't even remember? You know what I mean? It's kind of that thing, but I don't know. I wouldn't change it. So, so anyway, I, let me see. So that is talking about Sammy. Before I do forget, I would like for y'all, if you are praying people or if you just have good vibes and all that thing, if you could please say a good prayer or put out some good vibes for our friend Keely McDonald. Keela, I cannot talk. Keely is my cousin. Keela is my friend. And I get the names all tongue tied. Keela McDonald, and also for, Hockeytown John. They're both going through some pretty, um, crazy health stuff today or, not just today, but they're going through some pretty extreme things. And so, if you could say prayers for them. Also, I understand that I see Nicole just said it, his that knife hoarder's test didn't go as expected today. So if you've got some prayers or some, good vibes, whatever for knife hoarder, he's turning into somebody I just, care an awful lot about. I feel like Sammy and Tom are like my little brothers or something. Like I feel like I've gained a couple little brothers today. And anyway, oh, thank you, Lord Kiss Freak. Thank you so much for that. So, knife hoarder, yeah, he's having some serious heart problems, and I hope that they can get that figured up. Yeah, one's in the chat for all that if you want prayers or whatever you've got that you can give out. It doesn't matter to me what they are. I just good thoughts or prayers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Tom. I'm kind of getting worried about him. So, I don't really have a whole lot to say about the Miller brothers other than, FTG. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Kind of a, fuck that guy times 2, right? Yeah. I don't have any sympathy. Like Reese, she she pisses me off and all that, but I do have, a little bit of sympathy for her, a little bit, I don't just throw people away, and I really did care about her, for a long time. How do you become a channel member? I know that I don't know how you do it on a cell phone, and I know that you can do it on like a computer, like a laptop or something, but you have to go to like the YouTube um app and do it that way. It's hard. Every time I want to become a member, it's hard. If somebody like, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to work on that after the show tonight and try to see if I can't get an actual link and post it somewhere. So, anyway, oh, Marilee, goodness, if you need to take care of any of that, please do. So, anyway, yeah, but yeah, I really don't know. I have to go. I can't do it on my phone or on my iPad. I have to go on my laptop and I have to punch in the actual deal or punch in something that says, "Aw, thank you so much, Coco's mom. That's sweet. Thank you for being so welcoming. Well, thank you for being here. I mean, gosh, you're always welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, on an Android phone, it'll give an option, but it doesn't. I don't know why. That is so stupid to me to not give an option. I just don't know what they are. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's on the Android, but on a I don't know, on an iPhone. I don't know. It's crazy. But, I'm gonna work on it. That's one of the things I'm gonna work on. I was trying to get it to where everybody could see the replay of the live chat too, and right now I've got it, but you have to be on an actual computer or laptop, I guess. Oh, Lord Kiss Freak's a new member, so maybe they know how to do it. So, thank you for joining. That's very, very sweet. I really do appreciate that. So, um okay, so I'm just kinda running through the people real fast, and then we can kind of, um, go back to and talk about anything we wanna talk about. How's that? I don't know. I don't really do this, so I'm not sure how to do it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Marilyn. So, If y'all have not subbed up to Marilyn's channel, please do. It's just Marilyn Honig at Coffee Cults and Crafts, and she's you'll co-host with me anytime. Thank you, Nicole. That's cool. Yeah, we'll have to have you on here. We can talk about something. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Uh, Keely's got a channel too. It is Mental Health Matters to Me, I think, or to us. To us, I think. Um, yeah, that one's a great one to go to. She's really good. They do a lot of really good work on there, and like they will actually go off the they'll have somebody, they've got different people that are in line that they will actually go off and actually talk to you separately. Um, if you're really, having a hard oh, hi, baby. My granddaughter scared me. Tell 'em hi. Hi. Oh, so Eric, it's good to see you. Yeah, Marilyn was on Cricket's channel too. I fell asleep the other night and didn't get to Cricket's channel again, so I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, Marilyn's a good one to watch. She does a lot of the same kind of stuff I do. Man, my nose is itching. We talk about I don't know where my tissues went. Hold on.
Grandma,
What, baby?
I was doing your shoes and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I found this. I was wondering if I could have it.
Yeah, yeah, you can have it.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Uh-huh. Bye. Oh goodness. My granddaughter lives next door to us, so yes, Marilyn is a she is a wonderful person. I never miss a stream either, Joel. She is really good. Yeah, Marilee, there was Veta. Yeah. Thank you, Amy. She is precious. She's adorable. She's been cleaning under my bed because we have dogs in the house and the dogs like to take everything and under the bed they go. So my bed sits up pretty high. So even our round, very round English bulldog just she sleeps under the bed. So there's a lot of space under there. It's not hard for her to get under there at all. So but they'll take one of every pair of shoes I have. Every pair of shoes. It drives me absolutely crazy. Your granddaughter is a smart girl. She is smart. She goes under there and cleans, but see the dogs not only take shoes under there and she they will also take toys, jewelry, like if they find like I'll get some jewelry in little packages or something. Well, thank you so much for gifting memberships. That is so, so kind. Thank you. Lord Kiss Freak. Thank you so much. Goodness. But yeah, so she just found a toy, one of those things that you wiggle in front of a cat and they'll jump out. It's got the feathers and stuff on it. It's still in the package. She goes, "Can I have this?" Yeah, you can have it. But yeah, they live next door to us. My oldest daughter and her husband, they have a total of 5 children. He had 2 and she had 2, and then they have 1. So his oldest daughter from another marriage, is actually married because he's my son-in-law's older than my not a lot, but a few years older than my daughter. And so my oldest granddaughter is married and has a baby, so I actually have a great-grandchild. I'm 58 years old and I have a great-grandchild. So this what is that pretty purple thing behind you? I don't know. I don't see anything purple. This? It's my mic, but I don't see anything else. Yeah, it's my microphone. Yeah. It'll go different colors, y'all. Look, it'll go like orange and you know, kind of gets a rainbow and yellow and green and blue and dark blue and yeah. I don't know why. It said ambience. Ambiance. So, yeah. But yeah, if you've not I like to talk up other channels, so I will like tell you people that I'm, you know, watching or hearing about. Is it Doing It Deb's Way? Is that I think that was her name. She's on here somewhere. I have heard nothing but good about her. I'm gonna go check some stuff out. I think I watched a little bit just a couple of days ago, but I have been so busy that I can't even honestly remember what it was about or anything, which is terrible. Oh, it looked like it was behind me? Yeah. So, let's see here. We can also talk about okay, let's talk about immature Emma. So, I gather most of you have probably seen the parody that I did about Reese. It has gotten overwhelmingly positive feedback, but not all, not all. Yeah, doing it Deb's way. And also, please do put your link in or put just your name and say, "I've got a channel, sub up to me," or whatever in the yeah, there that is, but on the replay because the people that we get more on the replay than we do on the live. So, you know, if they can't see it, then, it's not helping them. So just put it in the replay too. And you can do that every day. I don't care. Every time I do a video, you can do it. It's an open invitation. So all of you with channels do that, please. But anyway, so immature Emma. Yeah. Um, I had a ball doing it. Hey Pippi, good to see you. Deb Truelook, I like that name too. Um, yeah. Uh, anyway, my mods and I, honestly, it came up about because I saw a report. Somebody was talking about it. I don't know. Somebody somewhere said something on something. I don't even know where I saw it now. It might have been Knife Order. I don't remember. But anyway, said that Reese did an 11-hour Zoom call, like, the day or two before that. And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding? I cannot imagine. I can't imagine 11-hour Zoom call. I mean, I know that people do these like fundraisers and they'll be on for like 18 hours, even 24 hours. They'll be on for a long, long time. But that's like a lot of different people and people coming in and off and, you know, everything. So anyway, we talked about it and I said, "Oh," as a joke, I said, "Oh, I kind of feel a video coming." And they're like, "Do it, do it." And we were laughing about it because we often do this. We joke about stuff. Our mod chat is hilarious, guys. So, and in good nature, we don't like it's not we don't use it to like just shit on people. We really, we really truly just goof off, you know. I mean, but if somebody needs to say something that's serious, we also listen to that. We just. So anyway, we started doing that. Well, I thought, well, I could do that. And I kept thinking about it. Well, I kept trying to talk and get rid of my accent because she doesn't have my accent. So I kept trying to get rid of my accent and it wasn't working at all. And I thought, well, to hell with that, I guess. And so, but then I thought, oh my God, it is, if I'm going to do it, today is a day because it was April Fool's Day. And I thought, well, that's a funny day to do it anyway. So I thought about it and I thought, well, I'm just gonna do it and I'm gonna make my accent way worse. Way worse. Like I'm gonna you know, bring up some of the things where I have teased some of my very, very Southern friends, and anyway, I was just gonna bring up their accents and add to theirs and add to mine and make it ridiculous is what I wanted it to, and it was. I wanted it to be absolutely ridiculous. So, and then I thought, well, if I do it that way, then I'm kind of making fun of myself and I'm kind of making fun of her because she makes fun of the people of what they call a bug tussle or something like that. Well, anyway, because that's why I called it Cricketville. And the reason I called it Cricketville was that the land that we live on, we call it Thurmanville, which is my maiden name is Thurman. And Ville, because we live here. If you go to the right of me, my dad's twin sister lives over there. My dad's oldest sister, oldest living sister, like third sister, lives, up kind of away from me. My dad lives almost straight in front of me. My daughter lives beside me. If you go further, I've got an aunt and uncle that live there and a cousin. And then behind us across the creek, I've got 2 sets of cousins, one set. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll show her real quick. I've got cousins and an uncle. Look at how big she's gotten, y'all. This is Mags. Remember how tiny she was just a couple weeks ago? Look at my big baby now. She's huge. Her's huge. Mags, where's mama? Mm. Oh, yes. And she's a talker. She whines all the time. She's just a talker. She's a mini Aussie, a mini Australian Shepherd, and the whining is not actual whining, it's talking. That's what they do. Oh, yes. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you need to take them back in the other room, though, okay? Oops, she's jumping down. She'll probably end up outside. Bye, baby. Bye. Mwah. Love you. Did y'all feed the chickens?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we call it Thurmanville because I am literally sitting in the middle of family everywhere. So that's why I called it Cricketville, was because I changed it to, yeah, it's your familyville. So I was kind of putting my own thing on it too, but in my mind anyway. So anyway, yeah, I sat down, I wrote down a bunch of names on one of my big cards that I write things on because I was afraid that when I was doing roll call that I would just say the same name over and over or freeze up and not say any names and completely mess up. Then I forgot to do the roll call at the front of the video, so instead of starting it over, I just kept going and kind of did it as I went along. So anyway, so yeah, everybody's like, "Where was the roll call?" They're wanting me to do about a 45-minute roll call and make that funny. So maybe. I don't know. But so anyway, it was one take, no script, no nothing, and I had a good time, but it was also stressful. So, but it has not been without its hate. And I was going to go ahead, if that's okay with you all, and I guess even if it's not, I'm going to read to you a little bit of a thing that I've been getting. This one woman is just really, really, really mad at me. And so this is the kind of shit that I get constantly, but almost exclusively from Reese fans. Okay. But if I say her name, I guarantee you in my comment section after the video or in a day or two, because sometimes they don't get around to it for a while, you'll find it. And if you look, it's always there. They find reasons to say it. But anyway, so this one, I believe her name is 15 Leslie D. And she says, "This is disgusting. Every sense of the word. Apparently, you think that you are better than her. This is a new low." Now, this is about the video, okay? And I said, and now, you know, that's why I'm not just gonna read what she said and then, I might say something just as shitty and not say that. No, I'm gonna tell you what I said too. But it's also I left it. So if y'all want to go see it for yourself, and I put it in my comment, or my, what do you call it? The posts, like community page. Just because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, y'all. I said, "You are entitled to your opinion, but how about elaborating? What was disgusting exactly? Did I lie? Did I hit a nerve? I mean, you clearly know who I was or who it was parodying. Parodying, that's a hard word for me to say. So I must have done something right. Look at the other comments. You are in a huge minority. It's okay for her to say and do things that are far worse, but it's disgusting to call it out." So then she wrote back and said, "Of course I knew who it was because I've watched all of the channels." I don't know what that means. "I've seen everybody trash and attack each other. I don't care if I'm a minority of a bunch of haters. I'd rather be that than the other way around. You've done multiple videos trashing her. What's disgusting is that you made an entire video making fun of someone and you've done multiple videos tearing her down. She's apologized openly, yet you say you don't watch her videos, but somehow you have the ability to imitate every aspect of her life down to the smallest details. Think about that a little bit. You are trying to pass it off as someone told you, so I'm pretty sure they told you that she apologized multiple times. One time. I can't change you, but you are a 3-time cancer survivor. I'm a cancer survivor, stage 3, 2 years ago. I just don't understand, having gone through that, that this is who you want to be or how you want to spend your time. When someone hurts us, it doesn't give us the right to hurt them back, especially not over and over again. And when we engage and get defensive and retaliatory, we become just like the person who hurt us. We lower ourselves to that level. Of course, this touched a nerve. All of the hate does, as it should. Your nerves got touched. The only thing we control is when we open our eyes who we want to be, how we want to treat people, and how we get to decide how we want to live in this world. These are decisions you are making. Cancer is a gift that has taught me how precious our time in the world is, and also how fleeting it is. And I know you have the same understanding of this as I do, because facing death changes us. I will never understand how people get pleasure in doing or being part of this kind of thing, no matter what the reason. I get a major yuck inside when I do something that hurts someone. And I believe that while I don't have to agree with them, I do have to apologize to them because I don't want to be someone that hurts people. It just makes me feel better, but that is just me, and I am by no means perfect. But the one thing I can do is treat people the way I want to be treated. You will do and live how you want to. But I just feel from watching your prior content that all of this is stuff you know, but it somehow got covered up by hurt feelings. So I answered her back, y'all. And I said, you sure do have a lot of opinions and feel you're entitled to have that you feel you're entitled to have and express, but no one else is allowed to have theirs if they disagree with you. So let me get this straight. I'm horrible. Now I'm gonna warn y'all. I get pretty shitty right here. Okay? I guess. So I said, okay, da, 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 da. It says, I'm horrible because I'm offended that Reese played an audio of her or on her live of her giving Brett a blowjob. Uh, Talks about him sticking 2 fingers up her a double S. Tells the size of his penis. Talks about him performing oral sex on her. Has told us that Jeff has a globe versus balls. Talks openly about flap counts. Should I go on? It's disgusting, however, for me to parody her and not mention any of those things. It says, okay, I got it. Makes perfect sense. No, no, no. Quit chewing on my cords. Mark, she's in here chewing on my stuff. Hold on. I'm twisted up with a dog. Okay. Da, da, da. I said, I wondered how long before my cancer came up. It's because it always does. When it's somebody on her, team, it always does. I will tell you this. I have fought cancer 3 times in the last 14 years. I am one reoccurrence away from being stage 4. I've almost died multiple times and I've survived. And nowhere in that did I trade my ability to stand up for myself or others. As for knowing how to imitate Reese, I watched her religiously until just a few months ago. I've made no secret of that. As for I know she apologized to me. Yes, I was told that she apologized. And I watched the timestamp where someone had to remind her about me. She didn't just voluntarily do it. Somebody kept saying, "What about Susie?" She tried to ignore it. but she couldn't because they kept asking. So anyway, and what I said stands, or yeah, what I said before stands. I am not required to accept her apology. I am not breaking some Christian or cancer law by not accepting her apologies. She apologized on her terms in her safe space, and now I'm asking you kindly to leave me alone. Your point is made, and I no more accept it than you did mine. So go away, run back to Christian Reese, and do not ever call my faith into question. So whenever y'all hear that I was like shitty as hell, that's what I said. And I'm gonna leave it up so that if she wants to say something else, she's more than welcome to do it, but she's probably gonna get blocked because I'm tired of it. I put up with this kind of crap for a while, and then at some point I say enough, and I start blocking people. And I think that that's my right at some point to enough is enough. And yeah, I didn't talk about her going to Bone Town either. I threw in the snail trail thing, but I tried to do it in a really quick way. But, and it's kind of one of those things, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. My husband was like, "What?" You know? I'm like, "Honey, you're so sweet." So, there was a lot I didn't say, and believe me, it popped into my head, but I was just like, "No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just not going to." Hey, Kelly, good to see you. I do plan on modding for you later. I don't know if you got me set up or not, but if not, we can figure it out. I'll talk you through it or something. So, but yeah, I just, you know, there's only so much you can take before you snap. And it has always hurt people, and they always, always, always want to bring up my religion and my cancer. And so I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I don't expect any of you to be a Christian. I don't care. I don't think any worse or any better of you if you are or aren't. I like you. If I like you, I like you. I don't care. That's just not the kind of Christian or whatever kind of person that I am. It's just not. And so I don't care, but it gets thrown in my face every damn day. I made the mistake of going over and looking at some stuff on Reddit, and they were very complimentary of me. This has been, a few weeks ago. They were very complimentary of me. There was some stuff where they didn't like me, mainly because I like Aaron and I like Marilyn. And so, yeah, cancer's supposed to take away laughter. Whoops. But anyway, it's driving me crazy, y'all. It drives me crazy. But Reddit, as soon as I said, "Thank you," I said, "By the way, I don't know if you noticed it or not, or, knew this or not, but so and so, I am Susie. This is me. And so I really appreciate how kind you've been, and this is not at all what I was expecting." And most of them were like, "Hey, Susie, great, great, great." A couple of them were like, "How dare you come over here, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, I don't even remember what I said, but I'm sure I'm like going, "Well, thought it was a free world, didn't realize I'm not supposed to be here." Well, guess what? As soon as the little woman that runs it figured out that it was me that runs that, whatever they call that, um, I got banned, permanent banned, just for being me. And she says it's because she had multiple people complain about me. Well, if they complained that it was me because I have said, "Show me where I said something. Show me what I did," and nothing. So nothing. But on there, now it's all about my religion and my cancer, you know? Because what I did was the other day I did a live, and I was actually on Mike Render's side, rest in peace, Mike Render, seriously. Did I like him? No. Do I respect some of the things that he did? Yes. Do I disrespect some of the things that he didn't do? Yes. I think I have that right. I think I have that right. It's not a cult. I am not required to worship at the feet of him or Leah Remini or anyone else. Anyway, I did that. It was completely complimentary. I my chat was respectful, everything, but it pissed off Reddit. So now they've brought my religion and my cancer into it on Reddit. So now I've deleted the app and I'm telling myself not to go back because they won't. They had like seriously like 20 people had literally told me to F off and said vile things about me, but I can't answer back because I'm rude. So I just reported it. I reported it, and the next day it's gone. Whether that woman took it down, like if she found out I reported it or whatever and took it down, or if Reddit took it down. I don't know. I don't care, but it's gone. But I'm sure that the next time, probably now, because I've said Reddit on purpose a few times, I'm sure they'll be back at it again. But yeah, it is ridiculous. But I did save all the pictures of all the crap because I thought if somebody comes back and says, it wasn't like that, I'll be like, well, I just happen to have all these screenshots. 'Cause, yeah, I'm sick of it. I am sick of people using my religion and my cancer. I'm sorry, but those just need to be 2 things that unless you're gonna like Reese said that I was the kind of Christian that makes her hate Christians. She said that she wanted to watch the life drain out of my eyes. She said that I used my cancer to get clicks and likes, none of which is true. None of which I do have a hat that says cult leader, Kelly. Uh, yeah. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I just think it's off limits. I'm sorry. If you wanna talk about it, if we wanna have a discussion, I will discuss it all day long if you want to. But I am not going to allow people any more to use those 2 things against me. It it's not fair. And I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have known that she apologized had not somebody sent me a screen like a what do you call it, a timestamp. It said, "Watch this," and I'm like, but I did, and she did. She half-assed apologized, just like she half-assed apologized to other people, including Knife Hoarder, which he thought was hilarious. But it if you go and look up apology, it says clearly that we are not obligated to accept it. The apologizing is to make her feel better, not us. And I'm just not going to apologize because or I'm not gonna accept it because I do not believe not one drop of my body believes she meant a word of it. Not a word. She was fixing to get her ass in a ringer because Jimena and John were getting ready to go on and tell their story. And as for this woman that thinks that I have done several shows bashing Reese, no, I haven't. No, I have not. This is the most bashing that I've done. I had one show where I talked about, Alan and Hef thing that was coming up, and I cried my eyes out because I was so hurt over losing Reese as a friend. I mean, you can go watch it. Before that, I was her constant cheerleader. Constant. I've had a couple of different shows on where people came on and they told their story, and I mainly sat here and nodded and said, "Okay, yeah, oh, I'm so sorry." You can go watch those if you want and see if I have done several shows bashing this woman. I could, and I tell you what, every time she wasn't the only one of Reese's fans that came on and just, tried to rip me a new ass, but she's the one that wouldn't stop. But there were also people that are Reese's friends that came on and said that it was hilarious and that it was dead on and that it wasn't mean. So, which is it? Which is it? I don't know. But I don't know. I'm tired of the whole Reese thing. I mean, I have had, if they wanna be perfectly honest, I have had, like, 4 or 5 people, 4, I think. Yeah, she's exploiting the yeah, she's using her Scientology, she's exploiting my sensitive spots to get you to react. Yeah. She's an evil person and has her flunkies use that against you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Andrea, that's so sweet. I'm glad you thought it was hilarious. I really did too. I thought it was hilarious. I was impressed with myself, or I was impressed with Emma. I don't know. But anyway, I have probably had yeah, a fake apology is worse than none at all. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would have rather her not said a damn thing. And then she's keeps saying, "I went on an apology tour." Well, if you look up apology tour, that means that you went to those people individually and made a heartfelt apology to them without expecting to be forgiven or have anything, good happen to you because you did it. You're just doing it because you feel like it is the right thing to do. But it says clearly that you go to them, not that you make a video of, you talk 5 minutes maybe on your channel that you know they don't watch. Because unlike her who says we don't watch it and then she watches it or sends everybody else to watch it, we don't watch, Race. We are not watching you. I don't watch Tommy, Brett, whatever the hell his name is. I don't watch you. Yes, I have watched a few timestamps when somebody has said, "You have got to see this. You have got to see this. You've got to see this." Hey, Thompson, good to see you. Yeah, she's done jack to fix any of it. She has not done anything to fix it. She did horrible, horrible things to Hockeytown John, who I will don't know how he hasn't lost his mind over it. Plus, he was dealing with some health issues and still is, and it is, ugh. Emma's cousin is staying with me for a few weeks. Ugh. But, anyway, uh, she did horrible things to Jimena. She did horrible things to Keela. She did horrible things to her and Tommy both, to Blake. Remember Blake Reed? Any of you all that's been around a while who her and Tommy thought was like their little child, their little love child. It was like they had had a baby together, and here he was, and he's so smart and he's so everything. And he is. He's all the things they said he is. But he's gone. And so yeah, it's ridiculous. And I didn't mean to go on that long about her because she's not worth it, to be perfectly honest. What I was going to say is that, I've actually listened more to these 4 freaking people, which may all be Reese because she has all these suck accounts. So all that might be Reese for all we know. If not, it's Reese flunkies that she's sent over here. Oh, thank you, John. That is so sweet. You had to step away, but you're back. Dude, if you talk to um, Tom, please tell him to get a hold of me. I'm worried. Okay. But anyway, I've probably got 400 people telling me to do more Emma videos and 4 people telling me not to. And so far, I've been listening to the 4 and not the 400 because you know why? Because I don't want to look mean. So I've said, that if if something comes up that's, worth it kind of a deal, that I will do it. So but, I don't wanna just, like, go on and just rip her apart every few days. That's not what I wanted to do. That yeah, Blakey, I love Blake. I miss him. Um, so, will I be doing any more Emma videos? I don't know. I don't know. I will tell you I've got one in the works that I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not or when I'm gonna do it. It's probably if I do it, it's gonna be a few days still. And I have one that I'm working on a little bit. That is a parody of Tommy Scoville, and so, which is going to be hilarious if I get it done. I'm working on that, and, I have, like, a one of those caps that you put on that makes you bald, and I have, like, a mustache and goatee and a captain's hat. So, yeah, Sammy cracked up last night over that one whenever I said that I was thinking about doing that, so we'll see. And I have another character that I am kind of, in the works on. It would be a standalone character. She is not a parody. Well, she's probably a parody, but of a whole bunch of people, all rolled up into one. Yeah, Emma and Knife Hoarder need to do a collab. Now that would be funny, Canadian Girl. That would be funny. If he wants to do that, I would probably yeah. Hey, Eric Rader, good to see you too. Oh goodness, sorry, I just burped. Gracie and Matilda Jane's channel, good to see you too. Um, yeah, I would probably do something with Knife Hoarder. Um, I don't know if I could not be laughing the whole time because I would be laughing at what he's saying. And so, but who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for the Brett Tommy parody. I'm working on it. See what the thing is I haven't watched him in so long that I can't remember like buzz phrases too much that he says. And so I'm I'm gonna have to like I'm getting all my friends that can remember stuff. So if any of you all remember, let me know. Email them to me or something. My email's running across the screen. But email me little things that he says and stuff because I can't remember. I know he's always, saying I promise and I don't know. There's stuff that I remember, but not a whole lot really. Whenever I shut him out, I just like done. I mean, it was like done. So yeah, he does a lot of snoring. I know. I was thinking about it and I'm thinking that I might have to use like a little whiteout, you know, on the nose. Yeah, I promise you. Are you moving closer to love or hate? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, larynx crushing. Yeah. Sam and Tom and friends could help you. Absolutely. I'll probably be getting a hold of them and saying, "Okay, y'all, tell me some stuff." Because I quit watching him long before I quit watching Reese. So, anyway, and honestly, I really wish Reese well. I want her to have her channel. I want her to make money at it. I have no problem with people making money on YouTube. My problem comes from when they're manipulating people. And I believe, and I don't think that I'm the only one, since I get tons of you on here telling me I'm not the only one. Yeah, she never apologized to Aaron. Well, of course not. But oh, Jenny's here. He has been admitted to the hospital. I'm gonna try to get a hold of him later. If anybody talks to him, tell him to get a hold of me if he can. I need to give him my number, but I guess I could email it to him. Maybe he'll check his email. Then he could call me sometime. Keep me in line, or his wife could. Yeah, his wife could absolutely kind of keep me because I'm telling you, he's like a brother to me. He's like a little brother all of a sudden. him and I just think him and Sammy are my brothers now. Keep my shorts. It's good to see you. Joel has to go, taking my wife out for an early dinner. Aw, be safe, be well. May happiness and joy find you. Okay. Thank you. I'll probably see you tomorrow, the next day, Joel. Good to see you. Yeah, please do. Yeah, message Susie. Please have him message Susie. Tell him she's freaking out. Yeah. So let's see here. So that was kind of my immature Emma and my trolls and Reddit all kind of joined together. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry I got so worked up over the messages that I've been getting, but I'm just tired of it. I don't know. I really am. I have never wanted to be the kind of Christian person that chased more people away from Christianity than brought them to Christianity. And I believe that by acting like some of these people are acting, that that's what you do. And it blows my mind. I'm a bad Christian and a bad cancer patient, I guess, for doing that parody, but it is okay for her to say the stuff that she has said. Or posting that audio was disgusting. How are all these good Christian women okay with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. It even if you sit aside because they're like, "I don't give her any money that I don't wanna give her, it's none of your business." It's not my business. Give her all the damn money you want to, but don't come crying to me when you're like, "Shit, she was lying. That bitch was making that shit up." Because she is. She makes it all up. So, I don't know. Yeah, felt like that it was revenge. Yeah, I get it. The Tory, yeah, absolutely. It was. Holding on to it for several weeks. Yeah. I just I don't know what we're gonna do, but I am working on another character. Um, like I said, she would be an independent character. I think that what I have swirling around in my head is um is funny, and I don't know. She's gonna be Southern, y'all, because I can't get rid of this accent. So it's. Yes, doing it Deb's way. Give it to God, take a deep breath, and enjoy the live here in your space. Absolutely. That's what I've said is that I just want this to be a place where we can be safe to talk about hard things. And it is okay to talk about hard things. That is part of healing. That is part of where there's smoke, there's fire. Yeah, Nicole, there's another one. It's so weird that I just like have literally kind of blocked him out. Uh, uh. Susan Cook says, I'm not welcome here. That was made plain to me by your chat. I still stand by you made fun of her. And that to me is very low rent. Well, you're completely welcome to that thought, but she makes fun of people every single day. Every day. Did you forget that she's told about Jeff having a globe and not balls? Did you forget that one, Susan? Was that not low rent? Or is it okay if it comes from her? Yeah, and who in my chat has attacked you? I've not seen your name anywhere in here, ever, in the chat. So, I'm getting sick of this shit where people just come in and say bullshit. You can run over to Reese and tell her that, we was mean to her, but nobody's mean to you. So, trying to move my chat along a little bit, see where it's at. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen her in the chat too. I do remember her leaving a message. Another one a lot like what I read off today. Probably the same person. Yeah. So anyway, and she is welcome, Susan, but I'm not going to put up with you making snide remarks about my religion, my cancer, or anything else. And you're not going to sit here and say that my chat has been shitty to you when I have never see you. It's amazing again that you can ask for prayers for others, and I agree, I'll pray for them myself. What is amazing that I ask for prayers? Get her out of here. Nicole, somebody get that bitch out of here. Don't come back. See? See what I mean? I guess I'm not religious enough to fucking pray for somebody. If they think, what'll happen is I'll get my belly full of the attacks like that, and I will do a video. Yeah, adopt Casper's attitude and laugh about it. Well, that was just stupid. That was stupid. Amazed that I can ask for prayer. What a dumb bitch. Probably it's probably Grease. It tracks. Yeah, yeah. Tori says that she asked who was being mean and she didn't say anybody, so basically no one. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kelly. I'm just I'm tired of it, y'all. I'm just really I am just really tired of the whole all the just yeah, it is. She wanted to be blocked so that she can go back to Reese and say, I went on there and I said blah 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 and she blocked me. You know. That's what it is. That's what they do. They want to do that. They wanna come on and get me to do it, and that's why I usually just let them talk. But, again, I had just said my religion and my cancer is off limits, and she comes on and says that that she's amazed that I can actually, you know, ask for prayer. So, I'm gonna pray for her, y'all. She needs it. Oops, that might have been a little bit of Emma. I did wear this sweater when I was Emma. Yeah, when you're a YouTuber, you're a public figure, parody is allowed, it's not bullying, and I have said, I would make, a great parody for somebody. Was it Lord Kiss Freak that said that they needed to parody me? I would not be offended, as long as you don't come on and be shitty, like, make fun of my cancer and like, make fun of it, of my cancer or my religion or something. I wouldn't be mad. I mean, make my accent sound as ridiculous as you can, please. Give me some funky axe glasses with where my lights show in them all the time. I buy the damn blue light blockers that they said would stop that, and it doesn't. I bought the expensive lens on my regular glasses because these are just these little, I mean, seriously little cheapies from Temu, like $1 something a piece. But I've also bought more expensive readers. Does the same thing. I bought the expensive, like, high dollar lenses for my regular glasses. Does it too. And I said, "I need some that won't do this." And I showed them, a picture of the dots, the circles in my eyes. So, yeah, only someone who has no clue about prayer and Christianity would say that about prayer. It's just that's why I wonder, is it Reese? And I don't care. You know what? I make no bones about the fact that I want Google to freaking pay me, right? If I get super chats and all that stuff, fine. I don't care. I'm not going to ask for them. I made them available because I was asked to make them available. I but I don't care if anybody ever does it. Same with memberships. It thrills me. The memberships for some reason thrill me. I don't know why, but they do. Um but I like the views because Google has to pay me. And whenever every month on the 20th, when the check hits the bank, I'm always like telling my husband, "Go look and see how much I made." And anyway, I'm always excited because it's Google having to pay me. Okay. And so every one of these, you know, trolls that come on here, they're making me money because they're making, I'm getting more views. Yeah, Reese worked at an eye doctor's office. She can help me. I'm sure she could. I am sure she could. Can you imagine? Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Question, why don't we go thrift shopping? Me and you, Susie. I'll ask Casper and Mariana to come with us. I would love that, but I'm in Oklahoma. I don't know where the rest of y'all are, but I'm a long ways away from pretty much everybody. But yeah, I would love to go. I would love it. Mm, uh, yeah, I was trying to see what that said. Oops, I missed it. Oh, I love to thrift, y'all. I love to thrift. I am a bargain shopper. Like, I love it. I just do. I am, like, pathetic. Like, and I know, like, people have their, like, opinions, for and against, like, Temu, but I'm careful, and I've been shopping with Temu for over a year. I have never had one drop of problems with it, nothing. And yeah, I could do a yeah, as Emma. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that'd be kinda funny, though. Maybe I wouldn't feel as embarrassed because it wouldn't be me, like, because 'cause I'm so embarrassed to live stream in front of, like, people. But anyway, I got this sweater, it's really cute, it says "peace" on the back real big and has peace signs and everything, it's cute, right? I got it for, like, $8, there's no way I could touch that for that kinda cost off of Temu, I just couldn't. And then, like, I don't know, I've got all kinds of really cute little shirts or outfits or whatever. The most I ever spend is, like, $10, $12, and that might be for, like, a two-piece outfit, and they're nice. You gotta kinda watch sometimes, but I've gotten to where I can look at the pictures and tell what the material's gonna look like and everything, and I don't buy it if it's that weird swimsuit looking material. But yeah, it's and a lot of the stuff is the exact same thing that is on, like, Amazon, and it'll be, like, 4 times the price on Amazon. Says, I mean okay, Tori says, "I mean, Temu is not the most ethical, but, like, all fast fashion is like that for me. It's like just the stuff isn't built to last long." Yeah. Yeah. They're just as bad. Target and all that's just as bad. Now, I have what do I call it? I have, like, um, my good clothes, and then I have my Temu. And, yeah, if it's what people can afford, then that's fine. But I am like one of those people that I like something and then I'm tired of it after a few wears. And so it makes sense for me to get silly little things. A lot of my silly stuff I will get on Temu because I can wear it and then I don't feel bad about donating it. I spent 3, 6, maybe $8 on it and I can donate it to a women's shelter or to, wherever, to a church or something. I can donate it and, you know, not feel bad about it, and so that's what I do. Now I'm picky as hell about my jeans. I only wear Judy Blue jeans just because I love them. 'Em, they're comfortable, they're a little pricey, around 60 bucks a pair, so it's not like I can just go buy them all the time, but I have gathered up a few pair, and because that's what I do with birthday money and stuff, but, yeah, yeah, I just have fun, and if it's something that I'm gonna keep for a while, then I don't buy it at Temu. But I really have gotten some pretty good deals there, and I buy, oh, I don't know, I'm always a lot of times I'll wear silly little earrings, like my alien earrings or just whatever, and so I, buy those there, they're like a dollar a piece, and if I lose one, I don't care. If I break one, I don't care. If I don't wear it, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I have going out clothes and my comfy clothes, exactly. When I'm just, like, laying around the house. Oh, yeah, one of those neighborhood buy nothing groups, Nicole, that sound is was that you or did I just no, Marilee, yeah. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, I have a lot of my, earrings and stuff that I've had for a long time, but then some of this other stuff. Yeah, Mischief Managed isn't here, so what was my cutoff time again? I don't know. Yeah, Primark is the British Temu. Yeah, pajamas, they do have great pajamas there. On Primark, even. There's a I there's a, Oh, it's online. It's called Accessories, and I have gotten a couple of things there. I bought an absolutely beautiful leather backpack, and I watched this girl, and it's called what is her name? It just went out of my head. Um, Tiffany Thinks. It's called Tiffany Thinks, and she's young. She's probably in her 30s, and she's got cancer and has been fighting it for the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, a lot of earrings can go into Christmas ornaments. Absolutely, absolutely. And, anyway, she bought this backpack, and I'm sitting there thinking, "I love that backpack," right? I mean, she had it, and she would take it for her chemo and all that, and I was doing chemo at the same time too, and I was just falling in love with that bag. So, yeah, Reese's hat is way too high. Mine's an actual hat. That's actually, um, very stylish in the rodeo circuit, y'all. It was a Charlie one horse hat, and I actually have 2 of those hats, but the brim it's not like, the top of it and then the brim is very flat, but, other than I've bent it, and I need to have that steamed. But, yeah, it doesn't the crown of it is not real tall, and, but yeah, I got them on eBay, so I got them cheap compared to brand new. Brand new, they're like couple $300, which is crazy expensive to me. I got them for like 60, which is still expensive to me. But in the Western slash rodeo community, which, we're a big part of that whole community. My whole family is big rodeo people and everything. But yeah, they should close and Jory call out to her. If I don't fall in love right away, I know I didn't want it. Yeah, true. But, yeah, so anyway, the hat was actually mine. I do have another one, and it's not as I don't know what the thing and she had that hat made, and it was very expensive, and she's got more than one. But I've never seen anybody wear it that's so tall. I really haven't. I don't know. It's weird. So, I started to wear I've got one oh lord, but I didn't know if people would get it. But, my husband's grandpa, I think, I've got some hat that he wore, like, in the war or something, and it's not really plastic, but that kind of that kind of material, and, it's not, like, fabric, it's some kind of, like, it's a hard, like, plastic type deal, but anyway, I started to put that one on, but then I thought, "No, I've got this hat in here, I'll go get it," so yeah, they have cowboy boots, cute, we live near Cowtown, yeah. I tell you what, I grew up on a ranch, and we grew up doing nothing but rodeoing, roping, barrel racing, yeah, just all that kinda stuff. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I think my husband is gonna want some dinner, and he's probably waiting and, and he's probably trying to get me to get off of here and get vetted to go home because 'cause I'm usually the only one that can get her to go home, and usually I do that. "I'm gonna have to eat dinner, and then I'm going to bed." Yeah. We don't have any horses right now. I sold my horses. You know, the price of feed and everything just went through the roof, and so we sold the cattle and sold the horses, and we keep talking about getting more back because I'm like, it feels weird not to have anything. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I am gonna try to go check on Knife Order, and I am really worried, y'all. So if anybody talks to him, please tell him I'm very worried. So, I'm gonna go. I will maybe be back tomorrow, but if not, I'll be back Monday for sure. So I appreciate it. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. Please, please have a great evening, and I'll see you later.